2450, mankind built a new world, but could never leave the old one behind.
What will a world war look like in about 425 years? Please subscribe and recommend a lot.
In 2450 AD, the Earth became a star that could no longer hold life. The Earth was becoming a dilapidated star whose cities were destroyed by their own wars and whose environmental pollution no longer allowed humans to live. Most humans had no choice but to prepare to leave Earth. In the end, mankind left the sky with one last hope. But those who want to remain here and restore the Earth remainers were silent. And those who left did not return. In the end, those who left and those who remain pledged not to forgive each other. On that day, mankind abandoned the sky. They created another Earth, a new sky. Plasma burns the atmosphere to breathe air, and humans have built a new world that is more beautiful and rich than the previous Earth. The city on the sand has rekindled its light. They were happy, and the new planet was pleasant and beautiful. Children's laughter became the first language of the new planet. Although the Earth came to life and everything was happy to be full of abundance. After all, they were Earthlings, and their memories still lingered on Earth. However, in exchange for abandoning the past, they got a new future. Humanity imitated God.
This is unacceptable.
Several years passed, and the terraforming of New Earth entered a period of stability. However, even under the new skies, the shadow of humanity remained.
You can't do this! I can and I will.
A conflict arose between the returners, who argued that Earth was our home and must be restored and returned to, and the pioneers who believed that restoring Earth was too risky and inefficient, and that resources and talent should be concentrated on New Earth. The Council of Aurora City, the capital of New Earth, attempted to make a decision by vote, but public opinion was already divided. Riots erupt everywhere due to conflict between the returners and the pioneers. The returners assert that Earth is the land of our identity, roots, and ancestors, and insist that the necessary resources and personnel for Earth restoration technology must be brought to Earth. The New Earthers, United Council Aurora City, assert that Earth is too risky for its cost. A new order has already been established. They are responding strongly to the returners' militarization. While the returners and the reformers fight on New Earth, a fleet of massive, long-abandoned battleships drifts amidst the debris of space. The ship's remnant AIs, dormant for centuries, begin to function weakly. The fleet, designed by the Earth remnants, begins to reboot itself, reshaping humanity's destiny. A single battleship lights up, and its light spreads like a contagion to the others. Inside the command ship, the commander appears. He is either a person or an AI clone who has awakened from a long period of cryogenic sleep, and he observes the battle situation on 2 planets. All communications are cut off, with only the sortie order transmitted. The ship's hangar doors open, and hundreds of fighters launch into the silent space. A pilot gazes at Earth through his helmet before launch. Home is in his eyes. The entire fleet simultaneously accelerates toward New Earth. Thousands of blue engines ignite simultaneously, illuminating a corner of the galaxy like a single sun. The fleet activates its warp system. Space distorts, and they disappear into a tunnel of light. The war begins not with an explosion, but with light.
What is
A
that?
new Earth fills the screen like a blue jewel. Dozens of ships emerge from their warp trajectories, their engines glowing a faint red. The fleet advances in eerie silence. In the distance, the planet's defenses flicker, and glowing rings activate across its orbit. The first missile of the old Earth fleet is launched. Defense satellites intercept and explode, scattering debris in zero gravity.
Target acquired. All units engage.
Launch all fighter squadrons.
Thousands of drones are launched from a massive aircraft carrier, forming a metal storm. An all-out war erupts between fleets in orbit above New Earth. Huge battleships fire plasma cannons at each other. In the gravity-free battlefield, debris scatters like lightning. Old Earth fighters destroy New Earth fighters with missiles. New Earth agents desperately try to prevent them from entering the atmosphere. However, the New Earth battle fleet passes through the atmosphere and rushes towards New Earth, and the New Earth Defense Force fires ground artillery to stop them. The war begins in space, but it spreads beyond the atmosphere to the planet's surface. Continuous explosions turn the sky red, and falling debris ignites the oxygen, rippling the sky. Lightning and explosions merge into one massive fiery sky. The once dazzling metropolis now lies shrouded in dust and flames. Flickering holographic billboards still display a broken propaganda slogan, "For a New Earth." Armored soldiers walk through mud and ash. Their exosuits glow faintly under the red emergency lights. Smoke rises behind them. Two hostile soldiers face each other across a ruined street. Both are clad in heavy armor, their faces obscured by reflective visors. For a moment, their eyes meet through the broken glass. Then they open fire. A communications tower collapses into the street. Flames erupt, debris falls, and soldiers scatter. As the tower collapses, the entire building is engulfed in smoke. For a moment, the sky is completely obscured. Rain begins to fall, and the ground is covered in blood and ash. A soldier's helmet lies half buried in mud, its visor cracked and reflecting lightning. The blood-stained hand was the last humanity. The war has lost its reason. Everything disappeared, and only silence remained. Enemy faced enemy. They resembled each other. At that moment, the war stopped. But the wounds were deeper than the stars. They shared the same blood, but protected different skies. Humanity changed the stars. But war was still the shadow of humanity.